We'll learn in class that addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division are all functions. What follows the functions is called an argument. So the function is plus, and the arguments, the inputs rather, and the arguments are 172, 729. So this expression is asking us to add 172 and 179. But Bootstrap reads it in this format, in this syntax. I'm going to go ahead and run this expression, run this bit of code here. And the answer is 901. So Bootstrap was able to read this expression and calculate its answer, or evaluate its answer. Let's try to evaluate parentheses 5 times parentheses 5 space times space 6. Make sure that you're reading it and understanding that these are spaces in between the multiplication symbol here. Let's try to run that. And you'll see an error message showed up. Function call. Expected function given 5 at the line 1. So line 1 is here, right, where it says line 1, column 0. So where this 5 is where column 0. See where it says 5? What it's saying is that it expected a function. And the function is, as you remember in the last one, this is the function. It's the actual operator. It expected the operator to go in front, but it didn't, so we got this error message. Here's some more code. Open parentheses, space, multiplication, symbol, asterisk rather, 5, space 6. Let's run it and see what we get. Another error code. You notice here that it says asterisk 5. This variable is not defined. The reason this error message popped up is because there is no space between the asterisk and the 5. And so Bootstrap is reading it incorrectly. Now if I put the space there, watch what happens when I run it. It evaluates to 30. Here's another example. Asterisk space 5 space 6 close parentheses. I'm going to pause for a second. Can you figure out what's wrong? Let's run it, see what happens. So we got an error message. Read expected in open parentheses, and you'll see here it highlights the close parentheses because it's showing you that, oh, there's a close parentheses, and it's asking you, when it highlights the parentheses that's there, it's basically telling you that something's missing. So read expected in open. To open at line 1, column 5 in the definitions window. Here's the last one. Can you guess what's wrong with it? Parentheses, asterisk, space 5, space 6. Let's run it to see what happens. Look at this error. Read expected a closing parentheses. To close, this is the open one. So this is the blue, and it's showing you the blue over here at line 1, column 0 in the definitions window. So those are a few examples of some error codes that you might expect to see in Bootstrap.